Hello everybody and welcome back. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business in Mansfield called The Flower Patch. I just want to say thank you for all the lovely comments that I had last night and also this morning, you know, from Tina, Julie Johnson, Julie Hodkins, Sandra, everybody else. Sorry if I've forgotten your name. They really were so absolutely sweet and very kind of you. I don't know, I just can't get it into my head how lovely you all are. You know, just wonderful people. And it's really touched me again. You're just so generous with your words. And I just want to say a big thank you. Right, today I'm going to do a wreath. I've done one in pink, black and silver, gold and silver, a traditional blue and silver as well. So today I'm going to do one in purple. I've been itching to do one in purple. So I thought we'd start off by first of all going through what we've done, what we've got, and we're going to use, and then I shall make a bow. Usually I prepare the bow in advance, but I thought this time I'll do it while I'm on the video. So again, prepare yourself everybody, because it may be another long video. So first of all, now again, I always say I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I've just got things out. I may end up popping back and forth if I think I may need something else. And I've just spotted my variegated ficus and thought, why haven't I got that out? So I'll probably go and get a few of those. So, but first of all, I thought, well, I'll try and see if I can incorporate these philodendron leaves into the wreath, because they are white, because it's basically white and purple. I've also got some white eucalyptus, not just a single stem. I've got the bush one out today, and I thought we could perhaps chop little bits off and perhaps put those in, or even use the full stem, you know, at a time. And while I've got that one out, I decided to get my purple eucalyptus out as well. Look at the colour, guys. Look at that colour on there. Oh, it blends in well with me. And I've said to my son this morning, who's got his day off of work, oh my goodness, I've dressed for the occasion again. I can't help myself. I've also got these. They've been hung back a while. I've had them, you know, a few months and just not used them. But I thought today, with us doing the purple, we'll add some like these in as well, just to give it a different foliage, you know, apart from the normal ficus, eucalyptus, as well as we're using them. I just wanted to add something with a bigger leaf on. I think these are lovely colour. So I also decided I'll put some purple berries in, some dark purple, just to set it off with a bit of contrast. And I thought, why not? Because look at that against that. That is stunning. Oh, love it. And yes, you know me, guys. My conifer, the cypress leaves, with it being a Christmassy wreath, why not? Put them in again. And then I've also got out just some oddments of my light fern to add in. Just again, a different colour, a lighter colour to blend off the purples. I've got some white baubles with little silver beads on. And I thought I could just pop the odd one around. They've got glitter on and also little sequins as well. So I thought I could pop those in. Now I've got, I haven't had these out for a few days now, my calla lilies. I'm not going, you know, saying that I'm going to use them, but I thought I may get some out for the movement and the wispiness in the wreath. And with it being a darker colour again, it will bounce off of the greens and the whites. I've also got out my spirally little bits. I'm not sure if I'm going to insert these in or not, but if I do, oh, they're going to look lovely. So we may put some of those in. And it's Christmas. Snowflakes. I sat there and thought, I've got snowflakes. Why aren't I putting them in? So I've got them out, and we may incorporate some of my snowflakes as well. There's a couple that are bigger than the others, but I don't mind. A variation is wonderful. And I've also got my Protea in white, what are closed up and not open, and I thought I may put those in as well. For something, again, a different texture and a different look. And I've got my oddments of my white leaves and my white fern with a bit of glitter on, and I thought I may add those as well. Who knows? And I thought, in my oddments, in my bucket, when I was searching through not long ago, I found those right at the bottom of a bag. And I thought, oh my goodness, there's only 3, but that's all right. I'm working on. They're going deep purple on it and that. And I thought, we're prezzies. Oh, lovely. So I thought, these are the oddments I've got of my hops. I think there may be 4 stems of them. I may just incorporate those as well. Again, just to give it that little bit of texture. I do have, now these are not a Christmassy flower, but I do have these little very light coloured daisies. And I thought I may just add the odd one around the side as well, just to give something a bit of length coming out, but not too big. And mainly, guys, are you ready for these colours? Look at the poinsettias. Oh my goodness, I've got them in pink, white, gold, silver, purple, oh my, and red. So I thought, we've got to put poinsettias in. Christmas time, Santa's going to be coming. And right, my neighbour this morning was going to go to the skip to take some things. She called around and asked me first, before she took them, if I wanted some things. She bought them from thrifts before the company closed down for 10 pence each. Yeah, 10 pence each. And she was going to throw them. And I have got an abundance of them. Now, I know they've got black stem and grass, but they've got little pinky wispy bits on, look. And guys, you know what I'm like with wispy bits. I adore them. And again, they've not even been touched. And I have got pinks, greens, reds. I'm just looking at them. Purples, whites, oranges. I have got an abundance. So they're not just like this. Let me show you some of the others. Oh, goodness. If I just grab them as a handful. And this is what she brought round this morning. And oh my goodness, I don't know why she was going to throw them. And again, she's not used them. 10 pence each. Look at all of these. And she was just going to throw them in the bin. I was looking at these to add in, so I wasn't sure. But then when I spotted the wispy ones, I thought, oh, now they're nice. And I've just spotted those as well. Let's have a look. Oh, look at those. Oh my goodness. All brand new for 10 pence a pack. And they are really long. And why she was going to throw them. But I am so happy that she came to me first to see if I would like all of this. Of course I would like it. I asked her how much she'd like me to give her for them. Free, she said. They are free. You can have them for nothing. Hey guys, who's going to complain? I didn't. I thanked her so much for them and said to her, you are a star. So I've got some grasses. So I thought, lovely. So now I've seen that one. Oh gosh, I do like that one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I might use that one instead. Yes, we're going to use that one instead. Oh, let me just put them back because they are, oh gosh, I'm surprised I've actually found somewhere to place them. But I've got a bucket with all grasses in like this. So I've popped them all in there. So, isn't she an angel? Oh, I'm so chuffed. So I think I'm going to use these because they've got all little like frosty snow on it, you know, flocked. So I'll probably use them instead. So that is what we're going to use today. Again, I may not use it all, but you know me, guys, I'll try my best to get as much as I can in, because you know, again, I love big. So first of all, while I'm looking at those in, lovely, we'll get our ribbon done. Now this didn't come on a spore, this just came wrapped up like that, so in a packet. So I've had it a while, so let's use it. Now I'm going to do my tail end. Oh, do I do it 12 inches today? Yes, let's do it 12 inches. So I'm just placing it in my bow maker. Again, you can get these off Amazon, really cheap. I've gone for a basic one instead of an expensive one like the Easy Bow Maker because it does the same job. That's my only answer. I don't know what else to say. So let's begin. So as soon as I put my 12-inch tail end in, I twist. So the pattern then is on the underside. And they're all wired, this ribbon, it's all wired. So then I'm going to do 5-inch loops. So I look for the number 5 on my bow maker, and then I just put it there, and then I twist so it's on the 5. Perfect. So I do the same on the opposite side, go to number 5 and twist. So the pattern again, every time you twist, the pattern is on the underside. Oh, I don't like them when they're not on spools. They're all over the floor. But hey-o. So again, I don't need to measure it now. I will go with the length of this bow here and just copy that and then twist again before I make the other bow or the other loop. So I'm only doing 4 of these. So when I've done my 4th loop, I don't twist, because if I twisted, the pattern would be on the underside, and when you leave it like that, that's how it will show, like that, upside down when you put your bow together. So you don't twist. So then you just bring it down to however long you'd like it. I'm not having this one at 12 because usually the ones I have where nearer to the centre, I tend to have those slightly shorter. So let's just wrap this around my hand so it's not all, you know, ruffled up in a messy so-called ball. So I've got a pin, I just place that through to hold it together. So I'm going to just dovetail this end because I've dovetailed the first one. So that's that. So sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I leave it like that sometimes, and then I spread them out when I've finished like that. But today I'm going to move it and show you that you can also move it into position before you put your next bow on. So you've got it, if I hold it like that, where it's like a star or an X, letter X. So you've got that like that already placed. So then I've got, yeah, I'll use this one, my sparkly silver. I haven't got a sparkly white, so I thought, oh, I'm going to have to invest in one of those. If I haven't got enough on here, I'll get the other one because I've got another roll of this. And these big ribbons are 2.5 inches wide. So 2.5 inches. I'll dovetail that one before I put that on as well. Let's just see, I should have enough. And again, I'm going on the opposite side with my tail end because this one is to your right. So now I'm taking this tail end to the left hand side. Again, as soon as it's in, twist. And then I'm going to 5 again, so I don't need to measure because I've already got 5-inch loops. So I just follow that on the top and then twist again. And the glittery side is on the underside. Oh, I've not got enough left. Oh, well, I might just do 3 of these then. Never mind. So, and again, twist. We'll do 1 more so it's got 3. And then bring that one down. Don't twist and just bring it out like that. And then just dovetail it. I like to dovetail it before I put it together because then otherwise I'm searching for them. Not that that's me being lazy. So we'll place these like that. So these silver ones will be in between the purple ones on the underside. So they will sit like that. So then now I've got my mesh ribbon. Now this is only 1 inch thick and I just want something smaller but you can see through it to give it a different texture. Just place there. Dovetail that. And now because I've got purple there, I'm going to go back with my tail end on your left. So because I don't want purple on purple because you won't see that when it's laid on top, but you'll see it just slightly on the silver. So I'm going to go there again, twist again before I do my first loop, and again 5 inches. Let's put that there. Twist again, and then go back. Let me just move that there a moment. Onto this side, measure up with the silver loop, which is also 5 inches. Twist, and do it again on this side, and just keep doing it on each side until you've, you think that's as many bows or loops that you'd like. I tend to like to do 4. Then a last one. Just make sure it's the right length. And I'm not going to, again, twist on the last bow. So if I just dovetail this as well. So again, with this one, now I'll place it in between the silver loops, what are underneath it. So then that becomes like that. And now I've got 1 more. Now I know this is thicker and that's thinner. Usually I tend to put the smaller ones on, last. But I wanted to show this one, because guys, it says Christmas magic. That might be back to front to you, but it states Christmas magic on it. So, and plus with it being organza, you can see straight through it and you can see the purple. So that is why I don't mind putting this thicker one on, as we can see through it. So again, we'll dovetail. So now I'm taking this one, because it's the silver one, onto this purple. So again, bring that down, twist, and again I'm going to do these all 5-inch loops. Let me just straighten this because they do twist around. I should get this a little stand where you can just place it on. I keep meaning to do something like that, but I keep wanting my husband to make me one, with him being a joiner. Again, 5-inch, measure with that one underneath and twist. If you think it's a bit too big, just pull it with this side to line it up. And again, just keep it there. 5-inch again and twist. And again, I'm doing 4 loops of these. Oh my goodness. Let me take all that off because it is a small roll. And one more on this side. Twist and push it down to the bottom. And now our last one. And again, we don't twist on the last bow that you're finishing on. Put that there as well. So now we have that. We can move this now in between the purples. Bring that there. Like that. So that is what we have. So then I get my floral wire. You can use a tie wrap if you like. I sometimes, do that, but also I like to also use a floral wire. But if I get a tie wrap, you do the same process. I've only got a small one, I don't need a large one. And then you pick it up from the bottom and take it off and just get your tie wrap, wrap it around and go to the back and just place it in. And before I pull it tight, where's it gone? I want to thread my floral wire through the tie wrap at the back. So then I can push it through and attach it to my wreath. I've got more to play with. So I just leave it straight at the moment. Then pull on the tie wrap so it's in place. Excuse me, guys. So now you can fluff up. Now it's all secure and tight. You can give it a proper fluffing up. I do like my tail ends to be on the bottom. And then just fluff your bows up. That one's turned over a little bit, so let's get that one straight. And then bring this tail end down. If you think your tail ends are in your way and you can't work with them, I was always taught to grab them underneath. Once you've brought them into place, grab them underneath at the bottom. If I just show you at the bottom, so you're holding those, and then fluff up your bow. That may be easier for some people, so there's no right or wrong. So then we had our silver, so you put your silver in between your purple stripe, so you're balancing it all out. And then we had our purple mesh, that goes in between your silver. Like that. And then we had our silver organza, which goes in between now your purple mesh. So that is your bow, and then you can let go of all your tail ends and then just straighten those up and curl those over to make those look nice and pretty. Again, I tend to like the longer ones hanging below the wreath. So I'm just straightening them and giving them, some of them, a bit of movement. So that is then your bow. Excuse me. So if you can see, I'll stand up now. Then when you've got your grapevine wreath or your moss wreath or whichever type of wreath that you're using, then decide where you would like to place your bow. So first of all, let me just cut the tie wrap at the back because we don't want that on anymore. The length of it sticking out. We've still got our floral wire, and that is what we are going to thread through our grapevine wreath. So you can either, if you wish, place it right at the top. You can have it either side, the bottom, or just offset to one side. Again, offset to the top on either side or the bottom. So if I look where I'd like to place this today. Let's see at the top. That looks quite pretty at the top. I think I'm going to have it on this side actually today. I usually tend to bring it across here or at the bottom, but let's have it on this side, on your left side. So just make sure my floral wire is twisted at the back. That's something I've forgotten to tell you. Twist your floral wire at the back so it doesn't come out of your tie wrap that you have in there. So bringing my long tail ends to the bottom like that. So I place one, because there's two wires now, I place one through the centre of the grapevine in one place, and then just again place the other one through the centre, pull it around to the back, and when it's on the back, twist it nice and tight. So then you end up with it being lovely and secure. And then once you've cut off the bits, you will have a bit of wire sticking out. Now bend that back in to the wreath so it's going inside the grapevine, because you don't want that sharp bit scratching, you know, at people's doors or walls or wherever they may want to, you know, put their wreath. So that now is our bow attached. Doesn't it look big and beautiful? The bow, the size of the grapevine wreath is 12 inch. I usually like work with 14 inches and above, but we're doing a 12 because I've got different sizes, so let's get on and do the 12 instead. So if I push those out of the way, right, let's move the bow maker. Right then guys, this is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's use the oddments I've got of this first. And what I want to do is place these around the sides. Again, you know, all around, going around the wreath. So let's see how many oddments I have. I don't want to put lots and lots of this in because with it being really quite big, this single. Oh, I've got more single. Oh, I wonder if the single ones would look pretty. Yeah, let's get the single ones in. It doesn't matter. So I'm cutting the stem at a 45-degree angle. so it inserts into the grapevine easier. So what I do, I'm going to put one behind here. I follow the grain. I don't go through it so the stem sticks out at the back. I go in, down at an angle. So that will sit like that. And let's do the other one. Again, I'm just going to place these in different places around the wreath. I've been itching to do a purple one. And again, just slide in. Let's move that one a little bit forward. Again, follow this. Just make sure it goes in a bit more like that. Oops. And then we'll place this one. Again, following the grain, placing it at an angle. Like that. Now some of that plastic coating has come off of the wire inside, so I've just removed it. So I'm going to put one more here. So I'm just going to turn it a slight moment. And have that one there. So then that is like that. I don't need these now. I just wanted those at the back so that all, you know, the flowers and everything would have something to bounce off. Oh my goodness. So that is those. Oh, I've missed one. Oh my good gracious me. See, I always make a mistake. I've noticed that. I've said that to my husband. I always make a mistake on my videos. By forgetting something, or again, like not putting them all together. Right, we're going to use our conifer or our cypress leaves. And we're going to sit those in between each of these philodendron leaves. And again, by just placing them exactly like we've just put the philodendron leaves, and then just give them a little bit of movement by bending them. Let me take a few off. You could just spread them a little bit. Do the same with that. One moment, I'm not happy how that's gone in. Let's cut it a little bit smaller and replace it. That's better. Like that. going to take these all around the wreath in between our philodendron. I thought if we have something big at the back, it will set it off. Oh my goodness. Sometimes these wreaths are really tight. So this wreath, again, as you know me guys, I like big. So this will come out big. Oh, I can't. Let's do the same. With that one. One more. Like that. So let me just have a look. These bits on here, I'm going to just chop these smaller tail ends just to make them slightly a little bit more smaller, because I don't need them this long. Let me just do this one. I always tend to wait till I've put the bow on to see, oh, I didn't dovetail that very well, just to see how short I want the tail ends at the top. So I wait till I put it on. But I know I want these at the bottom, you know, long, so I won't be touching those. So that's what we have. So let's start using some of our fern. I cut all these down the other day and not used them all. I separated them from the actual, oh gosh, bunch, that's it. So with these as well, add those in. Oh, let me just go and get my ficus. I forgot about that. I'm going to use a variegated one. Just grab 2 new stems, because I like to have the variegated one when with it having white on. And as you can see, I'm creating our boundary. So then I know once that's there, apart from the little wispy bits that will go out slightly a bit more, that will be okay because they'll be really thin. So they're not going to be full leaf. So I want to create this boundary where we're going to stay within. And as you can see, I'm going on either side of everything. I'm not just placing one. So as you can see, oh, I've missed one there. So I need one. If I bring that one back here, one there. going to go here with this one. And these do bend, so you can manipulate them if you think they're bending it over too far, and just slightly bring it back into shape. Oops. Again, bring this one. Let me move my scissors, because I get very tempted to pick those up when they're only for ribbons, you know, or material, not wire. Even though they're very strong, they would cut wire, because I've tried them, but I shouldn't use them. So when they're in my way, I get tempted to pick them up. Place this one here, like that. And then we want one here also, and then another one after the white philodendron. Oops. Right, I can see a bit of that stem from the philodendron. I've just bent it outwards. I don't want it that long. There. So now I've got all our fern all the way around. So let me also put this together. Right, so let's add our ficus. And take it off of the stem. I'm going to use and place that at the back. I don't want them at the front. Again, this is also going to act like the border and fill in any spaces, and also give it different texture as well. And I'm trying to keep within the boundary now. I don't want to go out of the boundary. And there's no particular way that I'm placing these. I just want them all around the back, again, for the depth as well as the boundary. It's easy when you work from the back, when you're placing your greenery from the back. Because you can see where you need to place it. Oh, guys, here's me. When I went to the choir last week, I thought I'd got away with not being asked or doing the soloist part. Because some people have already, they've gone in and to have a go. And I received a message this morning. Excuse me. We will arrange another day as well for if you have changed your mind concerning doing a solo part. And I will listen to your voice and I thought, oh gosh, and here's me, guys, here's it. I thought I had got away with it. Because I know when I went last week, and I went early because I went to see a friend, and I walked in and she wanted us there earlier than usual if you wanted to apply for the solo part. I walked in and it was, oh Iris, have you come to audition for the solo part? I just sat there and went, no. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure. I says, I am a confident person, but not that confident for people to be glaring at me. I says, and I get a bit worried in case I either forgot the words or I may have sang a note out of tune. I says, that's what bothers me, so that's why I don't want to do it. Oh, that's okay. You can, doesn't matter. People won't judge you. And I'm thinking, oh, stop coming up with that, reasons for me to do it. And then again, like I say, I got a message this morning. Oh my Gideon. So I don't want to do it. I've made my mind up. And again, let me just cut this. I've got some wire on the back from what it's wrapped around the wreath. We don't want that up sticking out. Probably one more. Oh, I cut a bit too much off there. I didn't want that much. And I'm just going to lean it forward. Like that. So if I just turn it around, guys, just so I can have a look. Right, I don't know whether to just add these last few bits in because I can see a gap, but I may want to cover that gap. There's just one here. Or will that be too much? Because it's hiding behind the philodendron, I can't see it, so it makes it look like we have a gap. So I will fill that bit in there, and then it's also the same here at the top. So we'll fill that bit in as well because it's hiding behind the philodendron, as you can see just there. So we'll just place another one in. Just have a look from the back. So if that one moved there. Oops, that's sticking out at the back. I've placed that in wrong. Where did I put that? Was it here? just have another look. Bend that back up. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I think I have got my son's cough. It's slowly crept up on me, but never mind. It doesn't stop Iris from chatting. Won't hold me back. Right, now we've got our purple eucalyptus. Now let me just cut and just manipulate it and bend it into different directions and just fluff them up because they are quite flat with being placed in the bucket and the box. So I just bring these to the front. So let's see how many I'd like. I start with 5. We start with 5 and then again just manipulate. There's one missing off of this. I'm going to borrow one off of here and glue it on. And again just manipulate, because we don't want them with the straight main stem like that. We want a bit of movement in your foliage. Give it more of a natural look to make it look like it's growing off in a different direction. Because I'd rather have it like this than have it like that. Because that is just straight up, no movement, too compact. There's no airy feeling. So I like to part them by just twisting the stem. There's another one here, what's got one missing. So again, I'm taking one off the other to add on to this. And then just remove any glue that's seeping out. And there we have it. Let me move my chair, guys, because I can feel it behind my bottom. It's in my way. I like space. Right, with these, where you see the white, I want to put these purple or lilac coloured eucalyptus at the side in front of the conifer here. Again, I only want 5, so we're going to go 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So that's how we're going to place them in. So then they will all be spaced out correctly and balanced. These are quite weighty, these. So 12 o'clock. Two o'clock. Let me just get the glue off my fingers. Just bend it slightly. Then 4 o'clock. And 8 o'clock. As well, always remember to put things behind your bow. and then 10 o'clock. You can fluff your bow up as well as you go along. I like to do that because I don't like to see it flat. But that's just me being fussy. So that's how we have now the purple eucalyptus. So we don't need no more of those. Now I have the white eucalyptus, so I'm going to hold on to that for now. And I do have these, aren't they just wonderful? And I'm considering with these, I don't know whether to chop them right down into 2 bits or just have something, if I just put it there, popping out here. But because they are so pretty, you'd want to see it, I think. Oh, my fingers are itching what to do. Let me just try. Get white in. Oops, a daisy. I don't want white on white because I won't see it. Now they look quite nice. Oh, let me just try things, guys. Oh my good gracious me, that looks absolutely lovely. I think instead of those next to the purple eucalyptus, we'll put some snowflakes in. And again, I've got different sizes. So if we have 3 big, oh my good gracious me, it's caught. And some smaller ones. I may have put 3 of each in with these. So let's get the snowflakes in first. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put the bigger one at the top to start with here. So we'll just place that in and just bend it. I don't want it going out too far. And then we'll have a smaller one. So we'll go big, small, big, small. So then there's a contrast of different sizes. Oh, it just put you into the mood for Christmas. I can't believe I blend in with everything. I must be weird. And the thing is, I don't know I'm doing it, guys. I really don't know I'm doing it. Because I don't make my mind up with the colour scheme until I actually come in here and have a look. You know, I tend to sit down and look ahead of me and look what I've got or what I can use. And I don't think of the colour scheme until I check everything that I've got, if I have enough. And then it always seems to be matching what I'm wearing. It's not intentionally, I don't do it on, on purpose. So then that one's there. So I'm going to put this one behind the bow, with it being bigger as well. But I'm going to stick it out so you can see it. And then place this one just here. Oh, doesn't it look sweet with the Christmas snowflakes? Oh gosh. While I'm on it, Let's just see. 1, 2, if I have one there, and one there, because of the bow. So let me get those in so I know them, they're placed. So again, get our little prezzies. Push it a little bit more. Oh, they are stiff, these stems. Remove that glue. I should have taken it off and put it on a thinner stem. Wonder if I can do that. Yes. Oh, let's get a pick. I might pull the other one out and do it. Place it with the glue. I'm going to do layer for layer. Oh, that's better. Because these stems are really quite thick. So let's pull this one out. Try and peel that glue off. Just make sure I've gone through every one. Do it to this one as well. Oh, that's the best thing about artificial. I think it's great that they do that, where if the stems are too thick and you can pull them off and put thinner stems on to benefit your needs. I think that's brilliant. Such a simple thing. Again, I'm easily pleased. And as well, we've still got our poinsettias to place in. That's better, guys. That sits much better. Feels more comfortable as well, pushing it in than struggling. So if you can change your stem and you've got some wire picks, change, you know, and it's going to be better for you than like it has been for me, then I suggest, you know, give it a go. Just keep an eye on that one because I can see it moving. Oh, what's that? And if you've noticed, I'm doing the triangle position with these. So that's the bottom of the triangle, the flat piece, and this is the point here. Like that. Doesn't that look festive? Let me just make sure I'm not taking up, because if I don't have these in the centre, oh, I don't know. Oh my goodness, aren't they pretty? I don't think I want them coming down from the side outwards. Or I could, next to the snowflake. Oh, let me just get rid of that glue string. I seem to drop everything if I spot a glue string. Or will they be better centralised? I think they'll be better centralised. Gosh, there's that much to choose from. 1, 2. Oh, I could put one of those in the centre. Oh, let me see what. Yeah, I'm going to put one of these in the centre. That's just given me a great idea. So I'll cut the stem really, really short. I love placing things inside my bows. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look sweet? goodness. Just fluff that. Oh, I love it. I just am so easily pleased about anything. So I may not put them in now, so let that just be the bow's focal point instead of having these placed. And if I do put them in, I think I'd put these on the outer side, if anything, just to dot around. Again, for different texture on the outside. But I really do want to try and get these in, these purples. This purple leaf. Now I can't make my mind up whether to have it small or long. I think small. Small is just drawing me to it. I don't want to have them too long. Oh, they look like little love hearts. Oh guys, look. Isn't that beautiful? Little love hearts. Oh, lovely. Such a romantic me. So put these here. This is where I want to take them, so you can see them. So again, just bring it out. I'm going to chop that one off. Excuse me, everybody. I must get some cough sweets. So that also sits there. Let's get these glue strings. I'll save that single one. Oh, isn't it a pretty colour? Just trying to fluff the petals up so they don't all sit flat. Give them a bit of a bounce. And then I'm going to put one up here. Oh, I can hear one of the cats on the roof of my workshop. I'm surprised Marley's not here. Let's bend that in a bit. Can't get that one to come in. Oh, my husband's home from work. He finishes in the afternoon because he starts really early. I think I want one here. I want one with a bit longer stem. Take that prong off of there, because I want to place one around here. So I need to have a longer stem so you can see it. Just cut that thick plastic off at the bottom. So going behind my bow. Just like that. Again, I'm not going out of the boundary. So I think I need, let me just turn it around, because I may have put one where I didn't want it, misplaced it. So if that one went, no, I haven't, no. Oh, that's all right then. I'm going to save that because I've got a spare prong. Oh yeah, we have. So they give you spare prongs as well, so in case you want to move your leaves around in different positions. So I'll get another one. So we shouldn't need any more of those. I brought 2 bunches out, but it wasn't needed. But I always do it just for backup, in case I want to add a bit more, or if I've not brought out enough. So that one needs to go there. So let me just look straight on and place it in. So it's here. I need to press them backwards a bit. They look like they're coming slightly too forward, some of them. And that one needs to be bent down here a bit more. Oh, it's such a pretty colour. It's just such a pretty colour. Now I know I've got these. I'm going to try and avoid putting the black in it. So what I'm going to do is just take a few of the white stems. That one's joined together. Just take a few off and then put perhaps a little pick, or put a couple together. 3. I'm going to get these on the outside as well. So I'm going to place, I just want to see how long I actually want them. So where I can cut, so they won't cut in there. Around here. So what I'm going to do with these is get a wire pick, because it's white, so I'm just going to get my white corsage tape. Thanks, hubby. How are you? Super. And I'm just going to go around with the white corsage tape. I'm doing it in white because these are white, like a snowy effect. So I'm keeping within that look. So if we put a few together, 1, 2, 3, I want to measure again where to cut around there. Do the same with these, measure these against it. Gosh, my neighbour, bless her. So that's 1, 2, that's more. 3. I'm going to try and see if I can get 5 out of it. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4. Oh yes. So that makes it 5. Oh guys, let me just place that there. So we need to measure up against, so they're all around the same length, only because I don't want it going out the boundary. That's the reason that I'm measuring. Just by placing one of the smaller ones up against the long ones, so then when I can see where it finishes, I put my thumb and finger there and I know I have to cut that off. So that is what we will do, like that. I feel like I'm disappearing down the other side. So again, I'm going to put 3 together. Get my picks. Place it halfway on, as you may see, the green pick. So I've got a bit of support at the bottom. And then I start to attach the corsage tape around where the top of my stem is. And then just keep going down past where the end of these wispy bits are onto the main pick, again to give it that extra support further down the stem as well as above. They're just like snow. You know when you get the spray snow to spray on things, that's what it looks like. So pretty. I'll have to buy her something for this. She's one of those neighbours what won't take anything off of you. So I'll have to buy her something for doing it, for allowing me to have them. Even though there was only 10 pence, that's irrelevant to me. It's the kindness, the thought. So for that, you know, I think she deserves a little gift. Once we've got 5, then we can start to place it in. There we have it. Right, so like I say, I think, oh, do I place one there? Yes, I may place one there and do it again like we do. 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So we'll do that. And what I'm going to do with these, I'm placing these at the back because they are long. I don't want them at the front. I want just that for that movement along the back. And again, things like this, I don't mind if they're slightly longer than my boundary because they are so, you know, really airy. They're not wide stems, they're grass-like stems, and they don't stick out for you to zoom in on those. So 2 o'clock. I think that's 2 o'clock your side, guys. And 4 o'clock. And also to give it that little movement. 8 o'clock. And then 10 o'clock. Let me just have a look. Do I push them in a bit more because they look a bit too long on some of them? So if I can get some in before this dry solid. That's a bit better. that one looks okay. Can't see this one, so let's push that in. Let's get that through there. And it's that one and the other one. That's just slightly a bit too long. I think I might have to shorten that stem on there. And then let me take this one out as well. So let me just turn that around now and view it again. I can't shorten the stem much more, so I'm going to trim some just by getting my scissors and cutting them at an angle. Some longer than others, so they're not all uniformed. They're more natural. I think that would be better. Again, I'm just cutting them at a 45-degree angle. I'll go one low down here, then I'll go middle height, and then one slightly longer. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's much better. They're not then, you know, because even though I know I said that they're wispy, you won't notice them. I think because they was long, a bit too long to look, you know, like they're joined within the arrangement, within the wreath. There was just too spread, you know, lengthy. And even just by shortening them, and they're still out of the boundary, some of them, you still won't notice them now. They're less noticeable. So, oh, let me just go and get my coffee, guys. I did not get the coffee. Oh, guys, I've got to show you this before we carry on. I know I'm going off course here, but out of my order from my wholesaler, look what I got. Look what I got. Big Prezi. And I want to place that in one of the wreaths that I'm going to do in red and white. I've seen those somewhere else and I can't remember where I've seen them, just in a shop. But they was on clearance. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with them. So I got those for £1.50 each from my wholesaler. Bargain. Right, I don't think, if I'm being honest, guys, I don't think I'm going to be putting any of these in. I don't. Let me take one off. I have to try things. Because I know I want movement. It looks a bit, I think it starts turning it into a bit more summery. So I'm doubting it straight away. So as I say, if in doubt, take it out, or if in doubt, leave it out. It's my favourite saying, and it's always helped me. So, poinsettias. I don't want it right next to the Prezi there. So I want one there. If I can't place it anywhere, but if I go through there, one there, again, one there, because I've still got lots of things to go in. 1, 2. See, now I can't have that next to the bow, so then that means I need to space these out in a different way. So if I bring it slightly further up here, let's go through there, bring that one, move that slightly up, and then bring that one at the bottom above the presents. I've yet got the baubles. Oh, let me pull a pick off of that. Oh, take it off the pick. I don't know whether I want to shorten it. Oh my goodness. Gosh, I've got that much, I just don't know what I'm doing with it. Oh, they look pretty. And I've even got these. They can go near some of the snowflakes. I've made my mind up with those already. And I just need to see about the little flowers. I think these can come out, because they blend in well with the exact same colour of the purple leaves. I have to test things, guys, before I decide to put them in. So I don't want no more snowflakes, so they can go on the floor. I do have the hops as well to give depth around the inside of the wreath. I'm just thinking, do I put a bit of greenery in? A bit more greenery. If I do, which one? Oh my goodness. Let's get this. I sorted through some of my buckets this morning. So let's let the Fittonia, with it having white in, let's get our Fittonia. Then I want to try one. Or just little bits of leaves like this will set it off. Beautiful. If I place that there, look at that leaf on the inside. Oh, well, you could have. There. And that sets it off lovely. So that can be like our filler foliage for on the inside. So now I know, instead, because I don't think I want to use the white. Oh, then maybe, again, let me take one off. I have to do it like this. Let me just turn. As much as it looks pretty, because it's exactly the same leaf as the purple eucalyptus, it's just, no, I can't. Because I can put the smaller leaves of white in and give that a bit of different texture, instead of the eucalyptus sticking with the same. So that's what I'm going to do. So first of all, now I've sorted out what I need to do, let's get our lovely poinsettias. You see, now I'm not a fan of the red ones. I don't know why. I'm more of a girly colours when it comes to, you know, between pinks, purples or lilacs and red. I tend to sway more towards the pastel colours. Don't get me wrong, I love deep, rich colours like I did the candle yesterday. Or if I have reds, I like to add golds into it. But it's very rare that you see me add poinsettias, red ones, unless a customer's asked for them. I mean, I have done a wreath with the red poinsettias because I needed to show you that, you know, the red ones as well. But it's very rare that I tend to, I just don't know, there's something about it I just not fond of, and I just can't put my finger on it. Again, I sway more towards pastel colours, and I just, it's just hard, I guess. Well, not hard, it's just my personal preference. I just don't want, or don't really like the vibrant red, because the red ones tend to be quite vibrant. Now, I've had burgundy and they are beautiful. It's just the vibrant red. It's very much like a pillar box red. And red isn't one of my favourite colours anyway. It's my husband's, but it's not mine. But that doesn't stop me making them for customers. I do make them in reds for customers, well, you know, because it's their wish. It's what they like. But if it was down to me making a wreath, for a Christmas wreath for my front door, I wouldn't choose red poinsettias. You know, my husband would, but no. Again, then it's not my chosen colour. So I've placed those in. Look how pretty they look. Oh, guys. I want to get these in. I want to add some floral around the back. So I'm going to place some of these in. I'm not cutting the stems because I need the length. And what I'm doing is going around the back where all the foliage is. And I just want a subtle floral in the background. I don't want those to be noticed. It's the poinsettias that I'm looking to be noticed. So they will all just sit in the background. So I'm just going to place again. You may not see them all. You know, I'm not putting them in for them to be too noticed. You know, but even if they're hidden behind things, you know, that's all right. At least it's filling it up and giving a bit of floral around the sides. You can bring them forward if you want them to be slightly seen. Or just bend the heads, just slightly like that, and face them towards you. And I'm going to place one here. Again, I'll bring it through just slightly and just slightly bend the head. Got one here behind the snowflake. Just bring it in front of the ficus, just so you can slightly see it. And then one down here also, and then we'll place one at the bottom again. Just slightly tilt the head inwards, not much. Couldn't be. Let me just one here. Again, do the same, so you can just slightly see it popping through. There. So let me just turn that, because I don't want no more of those in. Yeah, so they can be finished with. Again, I don't want the poinsettias. I like to take things off of the desk when I see, when I've finished with them, so I can see what I have left. And then if I need something, I'll just grab it off the floor again. So we've got a big gap. Let me just see. How many of these do I need? I'm just going to place these probably 5 if I'm being quite honest, and place one behind at the side of the bow. Again, 1, 2, 3. I may have one down here. I will show you guys. I'm just wanting to see it from my eye view. Right, I think that one needs to go up slightly. Yeah, it's not looking balanced. So if I start, put one there, 2, bring this one up, 3, bring this one down a little bit. Okay. Oh, I haven't glued them in, I've just placed them inside the grapevine just to see. And bring that one down, 4, and stick one in the bow for the 5th. Yeah, so that's how we're going to place it. Oh, I've got glitter all in my drink. One moment. That's it. So that's how I'm going to place these. These have got like a little shimmer of like a, when you look at them, let me bring one close. It depends on where the light hits it. Sometimes it looks green. If I can see. Can you see it? If I hold it behind my hand. Look. I want trying to get the camera to zoom in. There we go. Oh, it's moved it. There. It's like a greeny blue. Like an icy colour. Isn't that pretty? So we don't want the rest of those. So they can also go. They're on the floor as well. I don't know about those either. Let's have a look. But they do look nice. I had those coming out from the side as well. Oh, I think I'm going to with those. And I might give these a miss instead, or do I? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm just getting all confused because I like it all. I may just put the whole lot in. Let me move that out of the way so I don't get glitter in it. So let's place these, what I say remind me of a quill. So I'm going to stick this one to the bow. And just place it like that. I hope you can see. So I want this one here. Again, just slightly bring it forward. Give a bit of a bend onto it. So it's got a bit of movement into it. Like that. So they're not all the same. Oh gosh. I don't want to. There we go. That one there. These, I got these. Julie and Sandra will know. B&M. I got them from B&M. They do them in pink, gold and white. That I've seen anyway. I think you get 8 in a pack. I think they're around £3 for 8. Let's bring that down slightly so it looks more balanced. And as you can see, I've bent these over so they look like they're coming in, because I'm trying to just give it some movement. I don't want them just sticking up flat and tight. I want that movement in, you know, to look like it's bulking it up a bit. I don't want them sitting too flat. Before we go any further, let me get some I keep saying Fortunia. It's Fittonia. That's not a Fittonia one, so I don't know why that's in there. I've got some oddments at the bottom, little ones, so let's use those first. So where's that one that I had there? Oh my goodness, what? That one. Surely, gosh. I know I had it here because I sat it with that. Oh well, I'll probably find it later, or I've probably took it out and put it back with these. Who knows? Can't remember in my old age. So now you'll notice now by placing these in, we're filling the wreath up, so it's starting to hide the grapevine wreath. So this is going to be my filler foliage. So the Fittonia, with it having quite big leaves, or you know, fairly big, they spread and they're going to blend in lovely. See, they're different sort of Fittonia. It's not those that I'm after. And I'm just going to place some around, you know, perhaps one here. Just at the side, because the press is covering that bit up. So if we had one up there. Now that hasn't got wire at the top, so I want one with wire. Here we go. I could have put the ficus in, but the ficus has relatively small leaves, so you'd probably be doubling up more than likely with the ficus. So I wanted something, again, like I said, slightly bigger leaf to help cover the grapevine. So 1, 2, 3. I need one here. Where's that one that I've just... No, that's not the one. I'm looking for one with quite fairly big. There. Let's take those tags off. So I'm going to just cut that and use the bottom bit. The top leaves of it are just slightly thinner, a bit similar to the size of the ficus, so I'm wanting to use the wider leaves of it. So I think this one needs to go behind. Yeah. So if I just turn it my way, guys, so I can just position it from this side. Again, let's just get it. And you may not see it as much as the others, but it's filling in that gap. and it's also balancing it with the, because I've got 5 in now, so that's equally balanced. Fluff my bow. So let's put these away. If I can get them in. So they've finished with. So now let me see again, because I need something that's going to fill that. I'm just going to place these. 1, so that's 1 in the centre, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think. Or do I place the baubles in there instead? See, this is where I'm having to try. Does that look too big? Oh no, it don't look too busy, the amount there. If I just put 3 in. I don't need all. This one come off. Let's glue that on. Oh, what's the weather like where everybody is? We've got a beautiful day today, believe it or not. October, the sun is gleaming and the temperature is in its 20s. That's very rare, very rare. So, I'm not moaning, but I am sweating. Oh, another one's come off. Where did that come from? Where's that come from? I can't see that on there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I must have a spare one, guys. They've given me a spare one. Oh no, they haven't. It's on here. Oh, and here's me thinking they've given me a spare. It's here. So again, I'm just going to place these, then I'm going to turn it around and show you how it looks with the baubles. Again, another bit of different contrast, and also it's giving you different texture and showing it and making it look more Christmassy, because with just the flowers in, oh, I've just pulled one off. It's making it, you know, there's not a lot of Christmassy things in there, so with the baubles added, that will give you that Christmas feel. So, and also I'm going to place that one back there with the proteas, and I'm going to show you how it looks with those in as well. I mean, bear in mind, I've not placed them properly. I've just placed them where they're going to go something around. I'm trying to be careful so they don't drop off. So by adding the baubles there, just 3 sets, the 4, you know, not taking any off, keeping them as a little, you know, cluster. That then now starts giving you that more of a Christmas theme. And also, you know, you've got your apples and prezzies there, but by adding these proteas in as well, that lifts it. It seems to give it that extra little bit of lift and focal. You seem to focus, because they are quite big and bulbous. You spot them. And then as soon as you spot them, your eye starts to get drawn around. So you think, oh, look at those, and then you look up here, then you look here, and so on and so on. And then your eye starts moving around the wreath. And then you realise you've got Christmas themes sat in there. And again, and if I also added these as well, that would set it off beautiful. Again, with the swirl, like a candy cane, you know, pattern, and just sit those there as well, because I didn't want it too purple. I wanted it a subtle purple that it doesn't stand out and be too much. The white calms it down a lot, and plus the white is also acting like snow. So that, and with also the silver bows, that makes it more Christmassy as well. So that's what we're going to do. I shouldn't have pulled that stem off of there. Oh well, never mind. So that's where we're going to place these things, that are in and around here. Again, I've just put these in just to show you where I want to position things. So let's get them in. Sometimes I'd usually chop away at these baubles and put them in individually, but other times I do like to see them as a cluster, because they give off such a great, you know, look. And I'm not hiding the poinsettias either. And while I go around, I'm also going to pop in the closed proteas and get those placed in as well. So I'm going behind the bow with this one. Just placing that there, and then put the ribbon. We don't want it too close to that one, should I say. Let me just see if I've placed that a bit too close. Yeah, that one's a bit closer than I'd like it to be. So, in fact, let me get the baubles in first. Because if I get those in, then I can work around the placement of the baubles with the protea. So we'll place that. So that's there. And we want one here. I've just pulled another one off. Oh my goodness, aren't I terrible? Oh no, I haven't pulled it off. It's snapped. There's nothing to cover it from keeping it on the stem. So in that case, instead of attaching, I can either put a pick in it and attach a pick to it, which if I've got a tiny one, let's have a look. No, so I'll have to use a full one. I've just put a bit of glue on because the hole is only half. So then I'll get, so it's dark brown. So I'll get the brown corsage tape and I shall go over that with the brown corsage tape and put this in, sink next to it, but on its own stem. So it came off of this one. So let's sit it back with all these and join it back up with them. And this one here. And there. Again, I'm not covering the poinsettias. I want those to still be there on show. So now I've got those in, and again these have come out again to give the fullness. If you look from the side, they've popped out more than the rest of the stuff on the inner side, but that's giving it fullness and bulking it up and making it look like there's plenty there. It's you know, lots to see and different depths. So if I've got that one there, now this is where I've got to work this back out again. So that's 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm trying to put these in the correct position. 4, 5. So they're equally spaced. So let's cut this one down. And let me place this one in, then it also makes it easier to start placing the others. So there, so that has to go there under the bauble. So if I go upwards with the green and then bend it, so then that one opposite. You see what I'm doing is, now I've got the one in the ribbon, I've gone from here that way. So now from here I'm going there, and then from here across, and then I'm lining them up with the ones opposite. So then that will also help you with your placement. I could do it by eye view and just think, oh yeah, that looks all right there, that looks all right there. But then if you start to think, oh well, it looks nice there, it's too close to this, then if your space in here isn't equal like these, so you've got quite a big space in between them, and that one's too close, and then you've got a massive gap there. So what you have to do to balance it, you have to bring it within around here. So then that gives it all off. If you can see, if I'm not disappearing too far, and then again, because then by having it here, it's too close. So that needs to go next to the bauble. And if you realise, there's one next to that bauble, there's one next to that bauble. Even though we haven't got a bauble here, the snowflake can act as the bauble. So there needs to be one next to the snowflake. And that's how, as well, how it will help you to position your proteas. So this one needs to go next to the bauble. So I'll go just slightly here behind it and just pop it through, but not disturbing the poinsettia. And again, this will go next to the snowflake, which acts as another, if it was a bauble, again, because they're all behind where the baubles are or around where the baubles are. So just bring that. So have I put any sticking out that I haven't put in? Let me just feel that's in. So that needs to be bent a bit more outwards. Bring the poinsettia bit in. So let me just give it that little tilt on the bottom. That's better. Show the poinsettia. So now if you look at the spacing, they're very, very much similar spacing between all five. Because that's, again, like I say, next to the bauble. That's obviously where the centre is where I worked from. That's next to the bauble. That acts upon like a bauble because I've only got 3 in. So that needs to go there. And then that is next to the bauble. So that is how now it's balanced. So I think I'm not going to put too many of these in, guys. These are really weighty. Yeah, I'm going to place just some around. I know I want one there. So again, so sorry. As soon as I place this one, then I know where the rest need to be. Yeah, I'm only going to put 3 of these in, guys. because they are really quite long. So because I've got that now at 12 o'clock, I'm going to place it at 4 o'clock and then 8 o'clock. So around here we need it. And again, that balances them out because there's only 3 by placing them in those positions. A little. Just get behind the bow. Again, it just gives it a bit more different texture and funkiness because it is glittery as well. Work from this side. So it needs to be, I think, right, because I can't see over there. Around here, 4 o'clock. I can get it in, let's see. Around there. I shall know if I've placed it right. If it's not right, I'll just bend it into position. That weren't bad guessing, was it? That weren't bad guessing at all, guys. So we don't need those now. Weren't bad guessing at all. So I still need something around here, look, because it's still looking bare. So we've got our hops. How many have we got? 4. Right, we may just use 3. I don't want to add anything really else apart from what we've been using. So let me see. Again, just by placing those in and around. 1. See, 1 needs to go there. Oh my goodness. 1 definitely needs to go here. I may just put all 4 in, just to fill in those little gaps. Yeah, as you can see, again, like that. And I'm just going to take off the odd berry again. I want some berries for that deep purple as well. And these are on paperback. So we'll pull that off. I've got 5. 5. And while I'm get these prepared in advance, so then it's done. And I'm putting these again, taping them with the corsage tape, the brown one, because they are brown stems. And I'm taping them right underneath the last berry, as I say, at the top of the neck here. So that is where I'm placing the corsage tape and going downwards. It's probably a 3-hour video, this. I feel like I've been doing it for ages. I'm going to check in a minute because I don't want you to get bored. That one's all right. No, take it off. I don't trust it. If I can. No, I can't. So we'll cut it shorter. Just place a bit over the top to be on the safe side in case it does start to fray. I know I've secured it. So let me just have a look from the front. Oh, 2 hours. Yes. Can you see where the snowflake is at the bottom?
there's a gap there, right here. Now, to fill that up, we've got to put something there, because by not filling that up, it's really going to look odd. So we may need one there as well. Again, I'm just placing these guys, even though it's not sitting hard like it, because obviously, oh my goodness, I'm just popping them in. We definitely need one with that snowflake. Can't get it through the back. 1, 2, 3. There's one needs to be here, 4, and then one needs to be here, 5. So that is where they need to be placed. Let's have a look. There's still a little bit of a gap, so what I'm going to do to fill that bottom bit, again, I don't want, I had a little piece, I think. Or did I not? Oh, perhaps not. Oh, I think I'm going wappy. Right, let me bring this round the front. Take that out a moment. Place it with the leaf. Oh, goodness. Sit that there and then bring the berries over the top of it. Let me just have a look from afar. Yeah, so that's now filled in that little gap. And I can see one at the top. If you look at 12 o'clock, right under the swirly piece, it looks a bit empty around there. So I'll get another piece of the purple leaf, and I shall do exactly the same, just to fill that area in as well. So if I just show you that one also, it's around here, it's looking a bit flat. By just popping something in. I mean, obviously I'll place it correctly. Yeah, so now that's filled that bit in. And again, I can see another one under the bow to the right of it, at the bottom of it. So for that reason, because it's the bow, I may get, again, the Petunia and just a little piece of that, as you can see around here. It's a bit bland and a bit bare, so I may put the filler foliage in just to fill that bit there, because that is what's needed. So that is how we're going to do it, and that should be it. Again, I forgot, let's have a look. We want the hops in. It's the hops I want to get in. So if I just grab hold of the hops, and now I've placed them, I know where I need to be going with my foliage or floral. So there's just that gap, and I don't like that. I want to place this in also while we're up there. Around the back of it here. Like that. So that's filling that empty space. Just turn that. And if that won't sit correctly, then I will. Yeah, I'm going to do it because it's only just forcing itself to go back. So I'm chopping it off right at the bottom, and I'm going to glue it back in into the position, and I'm going to glue it onto another leaf of something what's there. So then I've got that where I exactly want it to sit. Because it's just going back where it wants to sit. There. What's the daisy? So hops. So get this one. That one wants to go here. Hops. See it, a big glue string. And again, for those who don't know, I do go over with a fine paintbrush, a soft headed one. After all the glue's dried, I tend to, as I'm going along, and if I spot them now, I will pick them off. But I usually wait till the following day, when the glue's really dried, correct, you know, fully, and then I will go round with a fine soft-headed paintbrush and go all over and to collect all the oh gosh, say it, I'm going brain dead. Glue strings, that's what I wanted to say. Let me just turn it. Right, so that needs to go there. Like that. That's in. That's in. Right, those four are in. So now I need, where was that other piece I had? Here. If I put this in, there, and then I will position, I don't like this bulky stem, but I can't get it off, I don't think. So it feels like there's two together underneath. Oh, I'm doing, yeah, it's coming. That's better. It's not as bulky now. So let me go back over with the corsage tape. And again, I'm just spreading these apart to give them movement. So also they also bulk it up a little bit than being just really flat. Place that like that. As you can see there. And again, instead of them being all compact, you know, move them around. They are all wired. Give them a bit of movement and a natural look. And then that also helps with your, excuse me, with your design. And makes it look much fuller. ribbon. We'll fluff up the bow also. Bring that down. Place that back into its position. And I'm one of these as well, guys. When I look at my videos, if I spot that you know, as I'm watching it and then I've missed something, you know, perhaps I haven't covered a certain area up and I can still see a slight bit of gap. The following day, when I'm back in here, I will rectify it. And I will cover that up. Because again, if somebody's wanted to purchase it, which I sell all my things, then I don't want to give them something what's not done correctly. Let me just turn this. And I'll have another look just to make sure. When I turn it around, I'll come around the front again to view it from a distance. So I can see. Right, I've placed those in, so I'm coming to have a look. Let me just push that. It's here. There's a space there. So where's that again? Purple. Yeah, it is there. Immediately I could see it. As soon as I walk over to it, it's hitting me in the face. You know, just where the protea is, around 4 o'clock. Here. There's that there. Just here. And it's, you know, it's giving it a gap. I don't like that. So, again, let's fill it up. I'm just turning it, everybody, so I can position in the correct place. Yeah, there's a big gap there, so just blend it in. I'm just trying to bend the stem so it's not sticking too far out, and it's acting slightly a bit like filler. I'll bring the hops slightly in front of it. Again, I've just spotted another one. I'm trying not to overload it, but I just at the same time, I just need to get that bit as well, because without me filling it in, I don't feel it's balanced as well. I think it deters it, just doesn't make it look complete. And that's a bit too big. Let me cut that stem a bit shorter. I just want to pop that. It's behind this bottom. It's better. Right, let me fluff the bow as well. That'll also help. Right, I need to come around again once more, hopefully, just to see. Yeah, it's filled it. Yeah, apart from, oh, hang on. Can you see at 5 past, underneath the, where the poinsettia is and the red berries, around 5 past. Just underneath that feather, that glittery feather, I could see the grapevine, just slightly. So again, I'm just going to take one piece. If you can see, here, just in there. So let's get that one piece in. This is how fussy I am. Very, very fussy. Right, now let's bring the poinsettia a bit in front of it. It's better. Now I can see. Do I want one there? I might as well use the last bit. Place that. Yeah. Let's get that in. And it's definitely then made me happy. Can you see that far back? Now this is just a little bit of, again, like filling it up. Right, again, here I come on my travels. There we go. Now I'm happy. Now I'm much happy. I just want to, I've noticed that these aren't forward enough as well. Let me just move that focus. So guys, I'm definitely happy now. I'm so glad that it's finally looking balanced and everything's where I wanted it without looking odd, should I say. And doesn't it look beautiful with a different colour instead of just the, I know that sounds awful, but with the, you know, tradition. It's nice to go out of the traditional style. It's nice to, you know, give yourselves challenges. You know, try something, you know, if you've not tried it already, you know, try something much different so you can see, you know, it doesn't always have to be the traditional. I'm just going to wipe up some glitter. It's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. My little sweepy brush. Again, something cute. When I spotted it, I thought, oh, instead of getting a big dustpan and brush that you'd have in your house, I thought, oh, isn't that lovely? I need that. Let me just move the thing here. As you can see, little tidgy thing. Me and my tiny things. My husband says I'm like a little girl with a dollhouse. Miniature dollhouse. This is how fussy I am, honestly. I just don't like, and once I've finished, I just don't like you to, if you're looking at the wreath, to look at the wreath, where, you know, without mess on my worktop. Do you all get like that, or is it just me who's completely weird? I hope not. Right, that's that. Right, so there you have it, guys, and I hope you like the colour and the way it is. Again, so we've done a pink, black and white, gold and silver, blue and silver and white, and I've been itching to do a purple or lilac and white, and there we have it. So I'm happy I've completed my mission. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you want to give it a go and challenge yourself to do something, you know, less traditional and a bit more, you know, using a bit more different colour, subtle, whether it be subtle, vibrant, you know, an orange Christmas wreath as well, with orange baubles and things like that. That would be lovely. Orange and rust, like a rusty colour. That would be really warming and nice. Now that's made me think of something now. So I must stop. But, and with the big, nice, beautiful proteas, the ones that are closed and not open. And again, even though we've had the big philodendron leaves at the back, they're not too much in your face. They just give off that subtle little bit of a white in the background to set off everything in front of it. And also your glittery bow as well, which is subtle, especially with it being, you know, organza, and you can see straight through it, and the pale lilac in the bows as well. And again, just the whites and a little bit of movement with the baubles and the grass and the swirly bits. So, you know, what make it look much different. I quite like this. So again, if you've done something like this as well, please send me a picture. I'd love to see that. Please like, put your thumbs up and send us a lovely comment if you do like it, or, you know, or if you've done one differently, and share as well. So let me get that right, because I keep forgetting. Subscribe, share and like. And my oldest son keeps telling me, Mum, subscribe, share and like. I don't even know if you've got to do it in that order, but you know. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. I may end up doing a rust one now. It's making my mind tick. So, and thank you so much once again for your absolutely sweet and lovely comments. It's very, very touching, and it means so much to me. I really appreciate it. So take care, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.